everyone, Connie Stewart with SimplySimpleStamping.com, here with another video tutorial for you in my series called Flashcards 2.0. Today's card is a great graduation card because it has a wonderful little spot for a gift card. You know, graduation, gift cards, something we all need, but it's got a wonderful little locking little embellishment on there, and I'm really excited to share with you how to do today's card. So let's get started. I will begin as always with my Flashcard 2.0 pieces. Now today I'll be using Real Red and Whisper White. Now if you've not seen the video that explains Flashcard 2.0, no problem. You can go to YouTube and search Connie Stewart Flashcards. It should be the first video to pop up, and I'll share with you how to create that template. My card base today is in Night of Navy, and it is 11 inches by 4 1/4 inches, and I have scored that at 2 1/4 and 7 1/4 inches. So that's how we're going to make our little gift card holder. Now, of course, you're going to use whatever colors go well with your local high school, but around here it's all about the more lions, and so that's what I'm going to be using for today's card. Well, first let's go ahead and start with our actual card. We need to do a little bit of prep work to that. I'm going to begin by using the striped embossing folder, and this is really simple. We're just going to come to that score line. This is the larger of the two flaps, by the way. We're just going to put that in there, line it up, run that through the big shot, and it's going to look something like this. Now you see I have some white lines already on here. It was a very simple technique to do. I'm just going to come in with a ruler, and I'm just going to come you can either do to the right or the left of either one of the, on the stripes. And I'm going to use one of our white gel pens and a ruler and just draw in that white line, just like so. Now, white gel pen does need a little time to dry, so I'm going to set that off to the side while I continue to work on my card. And now let's work on our flashcard pieces. So we do need to do a little chopping today, and I'm going to cut both my red and white pieces. I want to cut 1 1/2 inches off of both of those. So it's going to look like this. Let's go ahead and start with that real red piece. I'm going to come in with the decorative label punch, and we're just going to punch out of the back of that. We can set that off to the side. On our other little piece of red, we're going to do a little technique here. Let me kind of bring it in and show you. You may not have been able to see it there, but I just did a little, just some little decorative in the little slot there for my card. And to do that, we're going to take the 1 1/4 inch circle punch, and we're just going to cut a little half circle. It's a little piece, so it's a little tricky to manipulate with. We're going to cut out a little half circle there, and then I'm going to come right behind it with the scallop, the 1 3/4 inch scallop circle, and you can see it's just line it up as thick as you want it to be and punch, and we're going to get that great little thing. So that's all ready to go. We'll set that off to the side. And now let's work with these pieces. We're going to be using a stamp set called Pure Gumption, and it's just a really great graduation set from Stampin' Up. And we are going to use this cute little cap, the little graduation cap, and we're going to stamp that there. On this piece, in Real Red, I'm going to be using the Lookin' Fine in that cap and gown. And then we can just come around it with Night of Navy ink and that little cap. So I got that all ready to go. We can set that off to the side. And with this piece here, we're going to also come in and do some stamping. From the same stamp set, the tassel was worth the hassle. If you'll just stamp that down at the bottom of your decorative label, and then I'm going to just top it off with one more of the little cap there. Now, this piece here that we stamped, I know you guys are going to hate me, but I need you to fussy cut that out. But the good news is it's a really easy piece to fussy cut. And when it's done, it's going to look like this. You notice I just whacked the tassel right off. We don't need, I guess the tassel's not worth the hassle here because we're cutting it off. I'm just going to adhere that with a Stampin' Dimensional right there. So there's my little tag, my tab that's going to hold the flap down. So that's all ready to go. We can set that off to the side. And now I believe it is time to start putting together the inside of our card. So I'm going to come back in with that 1 1/4 inch circle punch that we used. And I'm going to cut another little half circle out of that. And this little piece that we cut, let's just add a little adhesive to it. And we are going to just adhere that so it kind of dresses that up just a tiny bit. Now you are going to have some little slush here. No big deal. We're just going to trim that off. Now on the inside, you can see I've already put some sticky strip here on the sides of my flap. We do need sticky strip because with that gift card in there, it's going to get a little work. So we just need to sticky strip that down. Looks like I cut a little something. There we go. And so now it's ready to go with our gift card. I did go ahead and I did some of the caps up there at the top as well. Thought it was cute. So we've got this piece all ready. Let's start putting things together. I'm going to go ahead and put my Lookin' Fine there on the front. Of course, I've just adhered that down to the piece that I punched from. There's my tassel is worth the hassle, and I want you to see I have Stampin' Dimensionals down at the bottom. So around at the tassel, the sentiment down there at the bottom. When you adhere this, you don't want to get too high. We actually want to kind of keep this down low so that it can just, I just want to stick too soon. So we just want to barely catch that just so that we can open it, but they can still easily close it without having to do too much work, if you know what I mean. So that is all there is to today's card. I'm telling you, it's so easy. I know this is a card you're going to get a lot of use of, especially in the month of May. But listen, don't just limit it to graduation. We've got babies, we've got birthdays, all kinds of different things. And I do really love that this one can still have a little bit of a masculine feel to it as well. So it's perfect for every graduate, don't you think? Well, listen, thanks so much for tuning in to today's video. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll find some use out of it. Now, if you need that Pure Gumption stamp set, you can find that, and the ink pads, the cardstock, that white gel pen, all of it can be found at simplysimplestamping.com. And hey, while you're there, you can also order your flashcard kits to go. Everything you need to make flashcards, cut, ready to go, envelopes and all. So thanks so much for tuning in to today's great video on gift card holders, and I hope to see you next time. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.